Hello Sagittarius, how are you guys doing? This reading is for you. Okay. So I just want to clear the energy really quick. Okay. So let's see, Saggy, you got the Fool. Okay. New adventure opening up to you. You're going to meet somebody pretty soon here that's very loyal. Look at this. Can't make this crap up. And also Queen of Swords indicating Aquarius season. This is a Gemini card. Could be an air sign. Could also be an Aries. Doesn't have to be. This could be a friend as well. But there's something here. But there's a new beginning for you. This is a choice that you're making to continue on to this new beginning and to be very strict with yourself about what it is that this changes that you're implementing. For some of this could be dietary changes also. Changes in your life, changes in your everyday. You want to make changes. You want things to be in a particular way, and you're like very certain what it is that you're wanting, and it's like you're not going to allow other people to dictate something. You're not going to go back to something. You're ready to move forward. We'll see more about that when we clarify. You have the Four of Wands here. So this is indicating that you're committed to something here. You know, the Lovers and then the Four of Wands is right next to this. So there is big changes here that's happening. You know, it's like going off, embarking on this single journey, but it's like you're not single for long. That's ending, and then there's a commitment that's available for you here. Some of you may be going somewhere. You're going on a trip somewhere, and you're very excited, but you're going by yourself, and you're just going to enjoy life. That's what that white rose represents the sweetness of life, the purity and the sweetness of this moment right now. And we will never be here again in this moment of time. And how beautiful is that? You know, and basking in this glory, the glory and the grace that it is to be given this life, to be you. Nobody can be you. And all of the, spirit and the source and angels and everybody that loves you unconditionally, and you loving yourself unconditionally is so beautiful. So this represents that. And it's like, you're not going, okay, you have the Eight of Wands here. There's something here that's going to happen, and you're not looking for it. And it's kind of the second you stop looking, that's when it happens. And it could be something that you're away from. Because for a lot of you, for a long, long time, you've been hoping and praying for a change here. You've been wanting to do something. You've been wanting something to happen. But what you didn't realize is you were going out and you were trying to make something happen. See this King of Wands here like this? It's indicating of like trying to force something to happen when the energy is not in alignment. It's not ready. This is like you're hoping and praying for something, but you're not allowing the universe to answer the prayer. You're trying to go out and make the prayer happen. And that doesn't work. You're just going to find more heartache that way. And of Swords. There could be people that are against you, people that are saying offensive things. There could be people that you want them to come at you, you want them to say particular things, and they're not. And they're not doing that. And are they jealous because of the opportunities that you have and the offers that are coming in now? Could very well be. And look at, we have this Two of Cups here. So there is some sort of a offer of a relationship here. There is some sort of a commitment that's available to you, love available to you. And this is something that you've been wanting for a long time, but maybe it's been a battle of who's right for you and past people, and you know, wanting something different, and maybe it's taken a long time for this opportunity to come about, you know, and this could be very frustrating. There is this energy of looking at all this string of time and wanting to know why it has taken this amount of time for this to happen, and not being happy about that. Okay. Sorry, I need water. So It's like Spirit is like, but you just let go of this and you're just like allowing this to happen here. Let's see the Fool. Queen of Swords. There's something here where you feel like you need to defend yourself for your own freedom. Somebody didn't want you to leave. A person that you left, it could be their family, could be your family, could be, you know, friends. There's people that are like watching your every move and they don't like your decisions or something like that. But it's like you have to go for your own decisions. And this is what the Queen of Swords represents here, because you have all these clouds here below, right? Her head, indicating below her mind, right? Below her throat chakra here. And her crown is made of yellow butterflies. And there was a movie called Aeronauts. And in that movie, this guy wants, you know, college kid wants to go, it's when hot air balloons first become a thing, and he wants to go on the hot air balloon, and he wants to go higher than anyone else who's gone before. And they deem it impossible and blah, blah, blah. And he's like, you know, I'm doing this anyways, you know, blah, blah, blah. And he goes and does this anyways. You know, he goes for his dream. He has this clarity to understand, okay? And then when he's flying up in this hot air balloon, they get to this point where there's a flock of yellow butterflies. And someone else at his school had wrote a thesis and said that this flock of butterflies flies this high at this high altitude, and everyone thought he was crazy for this. There's no way that's true. What are you talking about? This is a person who, you know, believed in themselves and, you know, was outcasted for this. You know, but this person flying this hot air balloon, he was going to prove his dream, because within his heart it was calling to him that this is what he was supposed to do. And even though nobody else had done this before, you know, this mattered to him. This was something that was like him celebrating this sweetness of life. He loved being up there. You know, he loved all of it. And doing that, he was able to prove somebody else that was ostracized for following their own dreams and for believing in themselves, for pushing the boundaries, right? So there's something here that you're pushing a boundary on, and you're not going to give up on something. There's a drive that you have. So it's like Spirit is kind of telling you here to listen to yourself and to not allow anyone else to deter you going forward here. Because when you have this, she's holding the sword straight up, you know, and the Queen of Swords, she wants to ask why. This is why her hand is like this. She's curious. But when she's in alignment with something, when something is presented to her, it's presented the right way. It says what it is. This is the sword of truth. Okay, then she's going to go, because she knows that flocks of butterflies can fly way above the clouds, right? She knows that the impossible is just, it's only a limit for an amount of time until somebody breaks free from it. But you have to be standing in your truth in order to do that, right? So there's something here that you're doing. And there is another person here. It's like this new person coming into your life. They validate you in a way. They're a believer like you. They're somebody who's going to push the boundaries, you know? And this is something very interesting. This is someone who's also very successful and who could be ostracized for it, you know? This is like, you know, Taylor Swift is Sagittarius. Okay? And everybody, you know, wants to be against her and all of this. There's people against her. There's people against Travis Kelce for the two of them being together. You know, but it's like people are always going to try to knock down what is above them, not below them. But it's like you want to have the energy of, there's a lot of room up here at the top. Everybody can be up here. We want to see everybody winning. And this this is what you're doing going forward. You want to see everybody winning. You don't want to tear other people down, not even the ones that are tearing you down, but you will stop them from stopping you. Yeah, that's not going to happen. No. You go forward and you get to your success. Yeah, that matters. And there is something about, once you get into a relationship with someone, you stop working on yourself and you start putting your energy into that other person. Well, there's further that you're going to go. Maybe you're meant for higher here. And so it needed to be some time before you meet the one. Because progress on yourself slows once you meet the one. Once you meet or in a relationship, and you had to learn to say, no, nobody is going to interrupt my freedom with this Queen of Swords energy here. And you'll find somebody who doesn't interrupt your freedom. They support it, they nourish it, and you nourish theirs right back. And this is infinity. And the two of you are doing this. That's what that relationship is between Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce, right? That's what this is now. She's still able to do her thing. He's still able to do it. They support each other when they can. But they're not getting their source of love, their source of anything from the other person. They have it themselves. He has it himself. She has it herself. And they're just sharing. But the source comes from within you, not from another person. You don't need anyone else. So your freedom needs to be protected and respected and honored. And it was not in past relationships, mentally, spiritually, physically, every way possible. Yeah. And guess what? Screw that. You're done with that. Yeah, you are. So you have the Four of Cups here. Yeah, it's like you were disappointed. You were waiting for something. And then you're like, you know what? I'm going to choose to be that for myself. That's what the Lover says. I'm not waiting. I'm done with the waiting. I'm not going to wait anymore. Why would I wait for something that I can have right now? No, I'm not doing it. I have the Eight of Wands here. Let's see. Look at this Two of Cups. So you're holding out for the one that's going to give you this reciprocity, this equal give and take kind of love. You're not going to accept. So everybody wants to give Taylor Swift a hard time for all of these people that she has dated. But guess what? She met somebody. They're not giving her equal give and take kind of love. Okay, no, I'm not going to stay in that. Because I know that this is what I deserve. And I'm not going to settle. That's important. That matters. That's very powerful. You within yourself understanding that you are everything that you need and you just want another person there to share in this expression of unconditional love in this life. Now we're getting somewhere. Someone you can actually collaborate with, somebody who's here with you. It's like, hello. Past people, it's like, hey, where are they? I don't know. They're not here though. They're not here. Their mind isn't here. Where are they at? Who cares? What are they doing? Who cares? It's like you're focused on what it is that you're doing. Look, you have the Lovers here again with this Four of Wands. A lot of you are going to meet somebody that you're going to marry. You're going to meet someone who's ready for this commitment because within themselves, this represents alignment with your higher self and yourself, right? So this choice to be in alignment, because you've made this choice to be in alignment, now you're able to walk through this portal here on this 1111 card. Now you're able with this Four of Wands to meet someone. Ridiculous. That is coming forth to share their cup of love with you. You can have this commitment together. You can start this whole new life together, this whole new world together. And this is because you first figured out your own love. Yourself. You figured out yourself. You followed your emotions as your guidance system. Are you kidding me? Wheel of Fortune is the only card. I picked up the deck of cards and this card fell out. Was at the bottom there. So this is now time. There is something that it's like you have had a trail that spirit has led you on through signs, through synchronicities. Some of you, it's like a bulldog is coming to mind. A bulldog could mean something to you. It may not. There is something here that there is a change that is taking place here. And you're not going to go back to the old ways that things were before. may see a bulldog like on TV or something, or on a sign somewhere, or in real life, and this is like an indication that something's about to happen here for you to pay attention to what you were thinking, what you were feeling around the time you saw this bulldog here. There is something here where it's like you can visualize this as if it's here before you right now, you know, and this is what you're going to manifest. It's very, very, very important here. This change that you're making is going to have a huge impact here on your life. Let's see this Knight of Swords. Hey, what's this Knight of Swords about? You have the Hermit card. Okay, so this is recognizing that past people, they were able to take advantage of you here. They were able, because the Six of Pentacles represents taking advantage of someone. It represents, you know, someone is giving more than they are receiving here. I don't like this card for love. I don't like it at all. Someone was pretending to be romantic here, but it's like, you know, what were they actually doing? The Hangman is not doing anything. This person is not doing anything. And you had to realize within yourself, hey, I had some fear. I had some doubt in here. And this is why these people were allowed to come into my energy. But that's okay. Because guess what? I'm here and I'm learning and I'm growing every single day. And I made this change here where these people are not going to be able to do that to me anymore. It's not going to affect me anymore. Every time I pick up the deck, I keep having to have the Wheel of Fortune be the only thing left behind. I mean, this is your time now. This is something you're creating now in your life here. This is something very important. It's like you're learning how to tip the scales now. And so now it's like you have a huge power here. And it's not that much, you know. It's not that much here. This is like being on a boat. And one side of the boat, you were always on that side of the boat, and that was sinking under the water. And this was, you know, weighing you down. And then you can move your energy to the center of the boat here, and then you can become stabilized here. Or you can go all the way to the other side of the boat. And this is where you're having this success. You're having this joy. You're breaking these boundaries. You're living your life's purpose, right? And it's like you kind of are taking steps, but it's a little shaky and you don't know if you're going to go all the way back down the other way because you never went this way before. You've never been this high up before. But it's like you just take a few more steps and then the momentum carries you. So this is what's happening here now in your life. You're allowing this momentum to carry you. Look at this. Are you freaking kidding me? You have the sun and you have the stars. So this is something that's a lot of joy, a lot of happiness. There is a possibility that's now becoming possible because the sun is also a star, right? So now there is something that was a star that's becoming the sun. It's becoming here. It's becoming obtainable. It's becoming something that's a part of your daily life now. There's something new that you're bringing here. Let's see, Knight of Pentacles. This could be an Aquarius person. This could be a Leo person. Could be an Aries. Look at this. You have the King of Wands. You have the Emperor here. So you know what to take action on to now. And that's what you're doing here. There is something here that's coming forth towards you that's serious. This is the next level up. You know, this is a person who actually has something to offer you here. Something of value. It's like you were waiting until the appropriate person came along. You're not just going to allow anyone into your life, anyone into your energy. That's something that's very important for you here. Yeah, because not everyone deserves to be in your energy. And that's something that you now understand here. You're taking the time to create balance in your life, to speak some sort of a truth here. And it's like, who knows how it's going to be received, but who cares? This is my truth and I'm going forward. I'm not stopping, you know? So what a beautiful energy here. What a beautiful energy you have coming into you. Let's see more about this, okay? Wow. Shape shifter. Transform and unveil your gifts. Yeah, there is something here that you're speaking. Some kind of truth that you're speaking. Something that you're sharing. Something that you're really... revealing here. You know, you think it's easy to be a shapeshifter? You think that's popular? Hey, no, people probably would think they were freaks, you know, but there is something here that you unleash something about yourself. that maybe it's not like everybody else, and it's going to be embraced. It is going to be reciprocated. It's going to be valued. It's going to lead to a lot of joy and abundance into your life here. And you're realizing that you can change. You can change. Your wants can change. You can be different things. You can be what makes sense to you at the time. You know, this person is going to shape shift into a hawk when it makes sense to be a hawk. And they're going to shape shift into a wolf when it makes sense to be a wolf. You know, they're going to do something that is right for them in this moment. And this is what you're learning how to do, to say, you know, there's a lot of different things that I can, you know, be or do or have. And I'm going to do what's right for me going forward here. And this is how you're going to meet a person who's in alignment with this, a well-versed person, like you're a well-versed person, you know. Fire guardian, ignite your passions. Yeah, it's a person that's very passionate. You're very passionate. And you and this person here, this is very interesting between the two of you, because it's like, you know, you can be a lot of different kinds of people. Look at this. Wow. You have the wolf here. It's like a time when it made sense to be the lone wolf, and that's fine to do that. And there will be time when it comes for you to meet, you know, your pack here, for you to meet another person, and then, you know, you're going to create a whole new this black egg is like, this could be anything. You know, this is something that hasn't been here before. And there is definitely a very spiritual energy about this black egg card. The Nightingale talks about speaking out. You know, there is something here that is like, transform and unveil your gifts. That's what the Nightingale is like. What are you holding back for? You can do this. You know, come on, go forward. That's what you're doing here. Wow, I really love this. Look at this discovery. Yeah, you're discovering a whole new world here for yourself. You're going to, like, you're going on a trip here somewhere, and you're going to be transformed after this trip. This person that you're meeting, they have this passion. You and this person are going to come together in this passion, in this beautiful passion that you've never had before. You know, it was very practical before, but now innovation, now there's some kind of change. There's a change happening here for you because you're doing something different. Inspiration, this person inspires you, you inspire them. You have secrets. There's like secrets of the world that you now understand, that you're now going to come to know. You know, because of this person, it's like you didn't even know that this type of passion existed. You didn't even know that this type of relationship existed. And now you do. Now you do, because you're doing something different that makes sense for you. You're following your own inspiration here. And this is something that's very valuable for you to do here. Wow. You have the horse, short journey. I'm telling you, you're going on a trip somewhere, and this is going to be really wonderful here. You have misunderstanding here. So there could be something that happens that's a misunderstanding. So if something doesn't go the way that you want it to go, consider that. Consider that, right? You have the quill, get back to basics. Yeah, it's like, don't get too ahead of yourself with something and the way that something has to happen, the way that something doesn't have to happen. You know, you could meet multiple people, and so you're not just going to, you know, take the first person that you run into as it has to be this person, or, you know, we're not trying to make something happen here. That's the kind of energy that I'm feeling here. Yeah, you have legs, stepping into a new experience. Yeah, you are. I mean, that's what the whole reading says. Success. Yeah. Wow. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful Saggy. Okay, this is what I have for you. If you resonated with the video and you want to like or subscribe, I would greatly appreciate it, okay? Also, I have a book. It's called One Lights. It's all about the law of attraction and manifesting. So if you're interested, that will be in the description for you. Okay, thank you so much.